Look, they saying black-owned businesses are overpriced, dog. But listen, before we get into this video, I need you to like it before you light it, hit the sub before you hit the bud, and join the team before you hit the green. And most importantly, because it's the beginning of the week, hype me up. Yeah, I need that, little brother. Little sister, I need that. And shout out to Amanda. I seen you today. You recognize me from YouTube. Thank you for supporting me and all that good stuff, man. Y'all good people, bro.
This is the one shit I be talking about. These black establishments be fucking up. Look at this. They got the parking spots blocked off. Well, I guess you got to pay to park. Guess what time it is? It's literally 5:20. So you got to pay to park to come to get something to eat or drink, whatever, happy hour. What other establishment does shit like that? I just don't understand this. Y'all be messing up your own money. Why I want to pay to park?
So I didn't even get nothing to eat. So y'all let me know. Am I wrong to not want to pay $10? I mean, pay whatever the parking fee was to park to get something to eat. Like I can go to any other establishment, like Papacitos, Papados, any place and go get me some food, anything. A white establishment, like we the only one who charge to park. Like I can understand charging to park, you know, when it get late. It's, you know, it's limited parking. You know, as a business owner, I understand you might charge to park, but like $5 when it's literally just like 6 or 7, at least 6 open spots, and you're gonna charge to park. Those people gonna be gone before it get packed.
I'm telling you.
So like, what's the point of charging to park? Like, I don't understand. I feel like black businesses, we always like raping our customers, our own people, nickel and diming us for any little thing. I'm like, do y'all agree? Let me know, am I wrong? Let me know in the comment, or have y'all ever experienced that here in Houston?
Say, bro, listen, this is my whole thing right here, right? If I'm in business, my whole goal is to create repeat customers, because a new customer is more expensive than retaining an existing customer, right? You got to go above and beyond for these people. I'm going to give you a prime example. Last week, a dude booked a consultation with me, right, for half an hour, $299. This man spent his hard-earned money, because I charged $299, American dollars. I didn't get the memo that he even set it up, and I didn't show up, right? Now, I charged $299 for a 30-minute session. You know what I did to right my wrong? I gave the dude an extra hour for free just for inconveniencing him and having the trust in me to go forth and book that consultation. So in other words, I went above and beyond and exceeded his expectations, and we ended up going over an hour. Anyway, so yeah, to let him know that I appreciated what he had going on. And technically, I don't advertise myself as a black-owned business, but I had to make sure that I righted my wrongs with that, dog. Shout out to that dude. But I wish more black businesses would do things like that.
Okay, so I'm here at Red Rice. I've been waiting a long time to come here. I never had the time to go, but I decided to stop by since I was over here on Moreland. And so I got the salmon, collard greens on the side with the red rice. Bro. And look at this, y'all.
Boy, they gave you a salmon tender. I ain't know they made salmon tenders, dog. God damn, that's a small ass strip. That boy gave you a salmon strip, man. I'd be pissed off if somebody rung me up and I paid my American dollars and got a salmon strip, and it's only a one piece. Man, I'll flip over some shit in there, boy.
Look at this. 1 cup of collard greens and seemingly a cup of rice. And this is the salmon that I got. How are you going to feed a grown man with this foolishness here?
How much did you pay?
Come on now.
How much?
This got to stop. Brother? This is madness. They don't make no sense.
How much did it cost, though?
And they got the nerve to put on their restaurant. Mr. Chime Time called them the biggest hidden gem in Atlanta. Look what I paid.
$40? $40, like your boy or your girl or whatever they identify from Baby Boy. When Jody brought in that little dress. Shoot, huh? Squeeze my tiny ass in this. $40 for that? Man, this gave this man a salmon strip, man. Oh my God, I'd be so mad at this.
It's $39.20.
I know you lying,
for
but
this
I'm going
crap.
back in there. I'm going back in.
2 servings of this now.
Believe that.
Then I got the side that added the extra, the mac and cheese and little yams. $6 for this little cup right here.
Boy, that's a $15 plate at best.
$6 for the cup of macaroni. $6. That's $12 for two sides.
Man, I know you lying to me.
$12 for sides. Look at this. This is crazy.
It better taste good.
Black-owned restaurants in Atlanta, you have to do better. And I'm not no cheap dude. I don't even care about stuff like this. But it's freaking ridiculous, yo. Come on, man. Stop.
Yo, I feel like a lot of these places, dog, when a food influencer like a Keith Lee or Mr. Chime Time come to their spot, man, they think the price of the brick went up, man. I swear, it's like, nah, I got clout now. I'm gonna start charging y'all out the ass, man. No, that's not how that go. Somebody said, not a salmon tender. They was thinking just like I was thinking, because, boy, they look like a strip. They blew up after Keith Lee reviewed them. Now they are going to ruin their business. People will not go back after spending $30 on food, and that's all you get. Someone is getting greedy. That is not the size of a serving you got before his review. It slowly got smaller. Shrinkflation, bro. That's what that's called, man. That's what they calling it. They coined that. Putting stop payment on my debit card right now. 39, call 911. A slither of salmon. It's not about being cheap. It's about value. That little scoop of food would have had me tight. Hey, brother, listen. I'd have been pissed off, boy.
Black-owned restaurants. I love y'all. I ain't gonna be one of them people that's gonna say I wish y'all go to hell. No, I wish y'all stay. But I'm telling you, if one more restaurant does not tell me that they got a 20% gratuity,
and
they charge it.
That's egregious.
And on top of that, they charge a service fee as well.
Come on, man.
I'm not going to do nothing crazy.
Listen, when somebody say they're not going to do nothing crazy on the way. I guarantee you that, bro. I done been around a lot of crazy moments. Crazy is right there.
I'm not going to do nothing wild.
Yeah. Don't trust that.
I'm going to just walk into that bathroom and pray that every ounce of ancestral witchcraft falls upon this establishment.
And that's not crazy?
Every ounce. I might even get a little witch oil from somebody in New Orleans and just sprinkle it on the bathroom floor.
I ain't personally never met nobody that do witchcraft in New Orleans, voodoo and all that kind of stuff, man. They might secretly do it. You heard me? But I just don't know them. Why do we...
And just pray that cockroaches infest every ounce of food that y'all have.
Now we got some roaches.
Because why are you charging me a service fee for embarking on and enjoying your establishment? I can understand a gratuity fee. Understand that. But a mandatory 20% gratuity, and it's never at places that have good service. I swear to God, every black-owned restaurant I've been to that has phenomenal service never has mandatory 20% gratuity. But it'd be the ones who their customer service is literally like the Gross Sisters from the Proud Family. And it's a 20% gratuity. And they don't tell you, and they try to be real slick with that little Square app thing, and they don't say nothing about it. And it's that additional 5 to 15%. And I'm an accountant, so I'm like, why is it only 5 to 15%?
Oh, my boy, not accountant.
You guys never have the thing that says 5 to 15%. Bring that thing a little lower. Oh, it's additional. I'm not stupid. Pisses me off. And again, I love my people and I love my people's food.
We love you back, brother.
But this is horrible business practices. Truly horrible. Because all you're doing is building bad PR for your establishment. The best PR is always going to be word of mouth. And you are not providing good word of mouth PR for your establishment by doing this slick shiznit. I'm not even in marketing. It's just...
Say, bro, you gotta be like in the movie Sinners when they opened up the little juke bar or whatever you want to call it, and one of the brothers was trying to bust him in the head with the prices. Then the other brother was like, nah, they gotta feel like this belongs to them when they come here. They want to relax after a long, hard day of work, man. Show them some love, man. Pour some alcohol up in that drink, bro. See, there was a little restaurant out here in the East where I'm at, right? I knew this restaurant wasn't going to last too long because, man, y'all trying to hit licks off of every customer, bro. No, that's not how you stay relevant, bro. Give us some quality service, quality food, at a decent price and don't bust us in the head with the price, dog. How you gonna charge $25 for a Hennessy? Boy, we ain't got it like that, man. But we in the East, dog. Come on, bro. $25 for a Henny? Not even a double, bro. Y'all was taxing, dog. And that's why they no longer in business, bro. And that's sad because, you know, it was a cool sister and it was a cool brother, bro. I'm not gonna lie, but boy, we not finna pay $25 for no. And then the automatic gratuity. It's kind of sad, bro.
So here's one of the questions I wanted to ask. With Atlanta gaining and having the rent for our Black restaurants getting ridiculously overpriced, right? We say we're paying for the green rice walk to have a lamb chop. If you have not responded to that, what is your response and how do you plan to combat it? Think about when your meat costs you to eat great property in our community. You don't want to pay our goods $10 an hour, right? So that's with the cost. But I want y'all to think about something. I want to be very clear when I say this. How many times have y'all walked outside and said, SDK will say, don't give away his outlet? How many times have y'all walked outside and saw how weird out there doing Christmas giveaways? How many times have y'all pulled up and saw one steakhouse doing HBCU give back? So we have to give each other grace. I stand firm on that because we actually give back to our communities. We go to support other restaurants that don't look like us, and it's a lamb chop that costs $90, and we don't offer one word. But when we out here really trying to change community and our culture, we complain. Nah, it's really not overpriced. We really satisfied. So we train our customers. So that's what I'm doing. This is the whole time. So I don't need to get the law.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm with the people in the comments, bro. It's not always about the food being overpriced. It's the parking and the fees to even get in the restaurant. And I especially like this comment. I felt this one. Comparing local eateries to corporate chain restaurants is such a false equivalence. Now, had she said agave or gun show, then maybe she could have made a better argument. However, neither of these local establishments charge auto gratuity, nor is parking an issue, among other things. Girl, those are tax write-offs. They don't charge auto gratuity. They resolve customer complaints, not get madder than. Boy, they get mad when you have a complaint a lot of times, dog. And let's understand something. More often than not, whenever I got hit with an automatic gratuity, bro, that was like basically the server or whoever, them having a reason to give you below good service. Like anything subpar, they feel like they can do that because they already got their money, right? They know for a fact because it's automatic, they getting their little 18-20%. I ain't gotta go hard. It don't matter if everything's not right because I'm getting paid no matter what. Crazy.
I'm so tired of Black restaurants.
Oh shit.
Addison, Texas. Like, they just get you in there and then you're just stuck paying for bad food and bad service. Like, and you try to support Black owned, but the food and the service is bad. I don't understand. This was supposed to be the appetizer for the happy hour menu. It said it came on quantities. These are clearly floured. They was hard.
No white people tacos.
Sauce. I mean, they were $5, but it was only $2, so that's too much for 2 hard tacos. That's not even what the menu says that it is. My friend had ordered that big clump of shrimp and grits.
Them grits look dry, boy.
And then I'm sitting there like, why I smell black and mild?
Look
Whole
like
time it's
cornbread.
hookah. They just in there with the hookah. I don't want to smell smoke when I'm eating.
Man, them grits
So
look dry.
why you got the hookah at the bar, which is just an open space?
Come on, man.
For people while they trying to eat their food. I mean, we really didn't eat too much, but. And then this overcooked calamari, but mine came out as a dish, but it was ordered as an appetizer. My friend girl never got her Coke ever that she ordered. I ordered a salad, added chicken, and it was $7 for the chicken. Then they turned down the lights. She didn't even eat those, by the way. She just left them on the table. It was hard and overcooked. They turned down the lights, or turned off the lights, and I guess the ambiance was supposed to happen but it never did. And then like when we left, the hostess is standing up there talking, and they don't even say bye, thank you for coming, or nothing. And I believe the owners of the management was walking around. They never came and say, hey, how is everything?
Come on, man.
Knowing that they service and their food is bad.
Come on, dog.
And so, yeah, I try to support, but the customer service and the food don't be worth the hype. And I'm gonna start letting it be known, because I'm starting leaving bad reviews and not just being like, oh, well, what is what it is. No, y'all need to know y'all got bad service.
I don't know. Whenever somebody say they're gonna leave a bad review, I just think about the movie White Chicks, man. I'm gonna write a letter. Hey, dog, that's what it did. But hey, what else? Y'all, believe it or not, bro, them people hate a bad review, dog. Because especially if your restaurant or business establishment ain't even got a whole lot of reviews. Let's say you got 3 and one of them bad. Nigga, that's horrible, man. That's gonna make me not want to go.
People are spending their hard-earned money.
They hard-earned American dollars,
and then they just leave disappointed, and they don't care because they already got paid.
Man,
and then they charge that 20%. I don't know if I said that already, but yeah, automatically gratuity.
See, that's
on top of
BS.
Because you know the food is bad, you know the service is bad.
Man, what? Come on, man. I'm somebody's child, bro. I frequent a restaurant close to there. I remember when Spatch opened, they literally had no business for months. They put a DJ on the patio, and once y'all heard blow the whistle, here y'all went. Blow the whistle, huh? Where them fans at? I got my boots on the ground. That's all you need. That's all y'all had to hear. And now all of a sudden, y'all patronizing these people, man. What about the service, man? You want Black and Mild smoke on your shrimp and grits, brother? Come on, man. They charged me for $2 for what? They charged me $2 for ice on my glass. Bruh, go out of business. Nobody cares. You charging for ice? Come on now. Also, I was at a private party. They told they told us, bro, they gotta learn how to spell, bro, how to write. They told us we'd have to pay $20 cover charge to come on the floor. Dog, when y'all be thinking I'm slow, y'all try to read this shit for the first time ever. And I bet you're going to get tongue-tied because these people adding words and not putting words where they're supposed to be, bro. Same exact experience. Me and my best friend went during the day and no one was there. We were told to sit down and no one ever came to our table. And we were the only people there. We walked out and the manager came out. Yeah, no, it's too late. Nah, I hate that bullshit. Don't wait till I'm about to leave out the door. No. Come get me right now.
Look, I swear, I'm all for supporting Black-owned businesses, but some of you need to burn. Some of you need to burn.
Fire for that.
If I see entree prices on an appetizer, I'm out of there. If I see Hennessy flavored anything, I'm out of there. If I see a grass wall with neon lights,
that's pretty telling. I ain't gonna lie. Look, that nigga say if you see a grass wall with the neon lights, hey, bro, a grass wall with neon lights. Hate to see a Black business coming, boy. I ain't lying. Hey, 30% auto gratuity is that's insane. I approve this message. Them $22 apps be criminal. My thing is this. If it makes sense, then it makes sense. But most of the time it don't. I don't want to see 6 wings for the price of 18 to any. Nothing, bro. No, I don't want to see 18. I don't want to see 6-piece wing over the price of $10 nowhere. But on the other hand, let's say you got an appetizer that involve lobster or scallops or something like that, and you get a nice little amount of them. All right, cool. Slap an entree price on that. But y'all are charging $25 for chicken quesadillas. Come on, man. Make that make sense. And y'all not even a real Mexican restaurant, bro. Let's call a spade, bro.
So here's my problem with elevated Black cultural food restaurants, right? And I'm not leaving anything out. African, Jamaican, Caribbean, African-American, all those types, right? What they do, and here's the trick. They turn the lights down low. They add some plush seating, and I'm going to give it to them. It is pretty comfortable, all right? Then they add some Asian type of fusion to the menu, and the prices skyrocket by like 150% of what it originally is. I could get it from a store down the road, way cheaper and better quality.
Facts.
What do you mean oxtail bao buns are $20? You put oxtail in a bao bun. That is That's not like anything crazy. Like, what about it is making it more elevated? Because it's food combinations that should have never existed in the first place. Don't shoot me. Oxtail mac and cheese don't belong together. Oxtail biryani.
I'm not gonna hold you, Afro man. Listen, I had some oxtail macaroni one time, and that bit was gooder than a hooda butter. I ain't lying to you. It was good. It was worth it. They definitely did their big one when they made that concoction. So I disagree, but to be fair, I can read decent. He said there are some caveats. So all right.
Tacos. It's basically almost the same meat. And then this is what they'll do. They'll give you the main dish, but then it won't come with like a good side. So then you have to order a side too on top of that. And the food be mid. The food don't be seasoned. When you go to the actual like culturally authentic spots, they know what's up. I'm not messing with no more elevated Jamaican Caribbean restaurants no more. I can't do that.
I'm not mad at dude, bro. That's your personal business. That's your experience, man. That's your reality. I ain't mad at that, brother.
This may be an unpopular opinion, but maybe it's not. But as a black person, I don't really care if your business is black owned. I care about the kind of service you provide. At the end of the day, like a lot of people, they like to say, oh, black owned business, and that's all fine and good. I don't mind supporting my people, but is the service good? Is what you're providing of quality? Because people are like sick and tired of y'all putting black owned behind it and expecting blind support.
Trying to
but then
guilt
when you
trip
go
somebody.
in there, like there's no customer service. You're not being greeted when you walk in the door. If it's a restaurant, your staff has a bad attitude, and I don't care if your staff is black, white, or of any other demographic. The attitude is bad. The food is taking too long to come out, or if you're providing. This may be.
Dog, I'm not gonna hold y'all, bro. I think I told y'all this before, but man, I was at the mall on the West Bank. Wherever that's at, I don't know if it's Gretna, whatever. It don't matter. It's called Oakwood Mall, bro. Little dude had a little stand in the middle, and he was hustling his shoe cleaner. Said, son, man, come fuck with a nigga, man. You heard me? Black owned business, man. You heard me? Come fuck with me, dog, man. Let me clean your little shoe right quick. Aggressive, but no, I don't want it. God damn it. You ain't gonna support a black owned business? Little brother, go ahead, bro. You too aggressive. What I'm doing? Let me read this comment. I agree with you to an extent. For years, we support businesses of other cultures that show time and time again that they don't respect us black people and only want our dollar. That's everybody, brother. But we give them grace as we return and continue to spend with them. There are some black businesses that may exhibit the characteristics that you described, and they should consider changing the way they treat their customers. At least take that black owned business shit off the name if you're going to treat us like crap, bro. Don't be out there promoting that. I digress. Needless to say, we as black communities should still continue to support one another. Give the black owned businesses the same grace and chance that you did with the other community of businesses that once treated you rude and or disrespectful. We are always so harsh to judge our own, and yet we don't hold others to the same standards. An argument can be made that a lot of times when other establishments who are not black owned don't treat you right, it's kind of like one of them, I gotta go there type of situations. For instance, a lot of these places out here in the East, bro, they Asian owned, and I have seen some controversy with some of these places. And after the fact, black folks decided to still patronize them. You know why? Ain't no black owned seafood restaurants in New Orleans East. You gotta go to Cajuns. You gotta go to Reed. You gotta go to Diamond. You gotta go to Louisiana Seafood Pride. You gotta go to Cajuns on Bullet. You gotta go to Michoud Seafood. What a black owned was that? If you want some boiled crabs, crawfish, shrimp po' boy, who black in the East making it, bro? They call you out your name. You gonna go home and make it because there ain't nobody else out there. So man, a lot of times people don't like the way they've been treated, but man, when they want something and it is decent, they're going to keep going. Me personally, I'm going to put my foot down and not support it. But man, I know a lot of people that still going to go and bite the bullet and just deal with the people that don't respect them. I'm not saying it's right, but I know why. A lot of times, bro, it be your only option, man. Shit. That was probably a horrible take. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you like this one, go watch the first one I did.
Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up.